Hey, Army fans, Joe Iacono with GoBlackKnights.com, along with Army sophomore linebacker Kalib Fortner. Kalib, how you doing tonight?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. How was practice?
It's a pretty good day. It was a good day today. It was what we needed to move forward in the right direction.
Good stuff. And just to start for the fans at home, I know maybe you and your brother Liam kind of decided together. What made you guys choose West Point?
Honestly, sir, it was our only offer together we had together, and then also most prestigious school in the world, and getting to play football at the same time together and continue that. It was a no brainer.
That's awesome, man. As far as the linebacking crew goes, a lot of folks have kind of gone in and out of the lineup, some due to injury, some performance, some just scheme at a certain time against a certain opponent. You've kind of come on lately, especially the last 3 games or so, gotten a lot more playing time. You have 32 tackles on the season, 1 sack. What part of your game has improved the most since you've gotten so many game reps the last couple of weeks?
Yes, sir. I think one thing in particular would be just confidence in myself. It was kind of a little different coming off the bench, a little cold going out there, the second, third drive, and then having to trust their speed and their ability once the offense is already in the groove of things. And then so just having that mindset, knowing that you're out there and you get kind of get that butterfly feeling going away, and then you can play with those guys, and their speed is just as fast as they are on the offensive side of the ball. It's helped me a lot knowing that I can hang, especially at the start.
Awesome. And the last couple of weeks, the defense has given up a lot of big plays, both on the ground and through the air. Especially on the ground, first down. What are you guys working on to be more productive on first down defense and keep from getting gashed and keep from turning a 4 or 5 yard run into a 10, 15, 20 yard run?
Oh, yes, sir. I think most importantly, it starts in my room, particularly the inside linebackers need to do a better job of not having dirty eyes and seeing a little, see a lot, and then also just making sure we fit the run correctly. Spill when we need a spill box when we need a box blocks, and then those big explosive plays should be mitigated if we do those things correctly.
That was awesome. That was really good insight, Kalib. I appreciate that. One thing you said I'm not familiar with. You said see a little, see a lot. Can you go into a
Yes, sir.
little more detail on that?
Yes, sir. For inside linebackers, seeing a triangle, which is like your guard, your near side guard to the back
Mm-hmm.
and then to the center. That'll tell you a lot. That'll tell you run pass. That'll
Okay.
tell you, where your first step needs to be. And if we can just continue to see that and not see any more, we'll be in the right position more than 9 times out of 10 if we can just do those things correctly.
Awesome. And you're from the Knoxville, Tennessee area originally. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay. So grew up in SEC country,
Yes,
and
sir.
now you get to go play a game in the heralded Death Valley Tiger Stadium, LSU. How excited are you, first of all, as a Southern guy to be able to go back to the SEC and play Saturday night football at LSU? Is that kind of like a dream come true for you?
I mean, it absolutely is, sir. Me and Liam were talking about that, yesterday night. Like, it's what you dream of, when you want to go play college football, like 7:30 under the lights on a Saturday. Like, you can't beat that. Like, it's truly a dream come true. And then honestly, I was kind of hoping it would be back in my hometown versus the Vols, but they wanted to cancel on us last year.
Right.
And but getting to go and play in Death Valley, I've heard it's going to be an atmosphere that you will never probably play in again if you don't go back, of course. But I'm just really excited.
Yeah, we're super excited about the game. What's their stadium holds 102,000 people. What's the largest crowd you've ever played in front of?
Honestly, sir, probably Syracuse game.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So, once you kind of walk into the stadium and you get the kind of bright lights, big city feel, and everybody's going crazy, and Mike the Tiger's over there growling at you, and everything's going on, and it comes time to focus, and then all of a sudden, now you got to face Jaden Daniels and all these All-American NFL receivers and tight ends and running backs and offensive linemen all over the field. how do you dial it in and focus and kind of, put the excitement and emotion aside and realize, hey, wait a minute, I'm playing against, some of the best players in the country, but also while you're doing that, not be intimidated and realize that if you bring your A game, you can hang with these guys. I know that was kind of 4 questions in one, so I apologize for that, but go ahead and dissect that a little.
I mean, I guess like, you're right, sir. I mean, those guys are going to go on to play on Sundays. And, but, most importantly, if you don't trust yourself, nobody's going to trust you. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in yourself. So I think more importantly, just going out there, like you're here for a reason. I'm going to be on that field for a reason on Saturday, and I'm going to trust my ability, my instinct to go do the things I need to do to make us successful. And, it's just a great stage to be on with, all those big names, guys that are going to be going first round. And, late in the draft, it's an amazing opportunity for my room, me, Leo, Camden, Brett, all of us to really go out there and make a name for ourselves on national television. And it's going to be, if we do our things correctly, we'll be good.
And speaking of that, Caleb, have you noticed in practice, I know Army kind of fundamentals, right? You guys bring your A game every day, 100%, giving everything you can all day at practice. But have you noticed just the vibe in practice in terms of maybe the emotion and the excitement pick up just a notch from a typical game week?
I would say just ever so slightly. I mean, everybody really is amped up to go play in front of an SEC crowd, but we're all dialed in, and we're just going to be resilient, and no matter what happens, we're going to make sure we go in the right direction, and we're worrying about ourselves, and we're making sure we're taking the steps we need to be successful here in the year, late in the season.
Awesome stuff. And final question for you, non-football question. You're a sophomore. Don't know, have you chosen a major yet?
I have, sir. Yes, sir. It's civil engineering.
Okay. And what excites you about civil?
My dad was always into infrastructure. He owned a construction company back home, and hands-on type of work. I mean, although I aspire to be a professional engineer, I won't ever really be hands-on type work. But my dream is to own a big construction company, maybe get some big-time government projects and contracts one day. So.
Very cool. Well, you're definitely in the right place to be doing that. I'll tell you, a lot of other alumni that I know and some of my classmates have done stuff like that. So definitely on the right track there. Thanks a lot, Caleb. Have a great night and beat LSU.
Thanks so much, Joseph. It was nice to meet you, sir.
You too.